Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a little different video for y'all today. We got the X3 and Terrell, and got some changes for it today. Brent, you want to tell them what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, so today, something different than you see on a lot of channels, something you see different from a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that make tuners and programmers for these side-by-sides, but we've actually did a collaboration. We're hoping everything works out today, but we're working with White Horse Tuning here out of Terrell, Texas. We're going to put this thing on the dyno, we're going to see what it makes base runs, and then we're going to start tuning on it and see what all we can change. And when I say that, we're actually teaming up with HPtuners as well. So HPtuners has jumped on board to help us out with this, and White Horse Tuning. So we're doing all this as kind of a testing curve, learning curve, and we're really going to see what we can get out of this and how much it kind of equates to driving on the trails and you know, on the roads and stuff like that we normally do. So to get some accurate readings during these dyno pulls, I actually drilled a hole in the exhaust here and welded it in. It's kind of hard, I'm trying to get the light just right, but welded in a bung so we can put a true O2 sensor in this thing and really get some true readings on this thing as we're going along.
About to make a base pull. Brent, what do you think it's going to make? Stop.
Oh, at the tire?
At the tire.
It's hard to say. The 17 model, like we were talking about, rated 154 horse at the crank. Going through the belt, we're going to lose a lot. We know, we've seen it before on the dyno, so, and I'm hoping for triple digits, honestly, at the tire. I don't know if we'll get there.
So the first real run we did, 130, and that last one was 133 at max power. Max torque, the first one, 160 and a half. The second one, 153.7.
Yeah, I mean, and what we were just talking about, that's a lot more than I actually thought it would do pulling through that belt. So
yeah, that's pretty good for a 150 horse?
154 horse-ish, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they advertise.
20 horse loss through the belts, shit, huh? And we're fixing to go up from there.
Hell yeah. .8 horse, 238.8 foot-pounds of torque. As y'all seen earlier in the video, we tuned our Brent's X3 with White Horse Tuning and HPtuners Software. It is a 2017 X3. So with 2017, you only get 1 horsepower model, and that is a 154 horse model. And so we tuned it, and at stock on the dyno, it put out 133-ish at the wheels on the dyno, which is pretty good because we didn't lose a whole lot of horsepower there through the belt and axles and transmission and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. And we tuned it, and our max power we got on it was 208, and that is really good. We gained a whole lot of horsepower there, but we backed it back down to soft, or kind of softer power for safety wise, where we wouldn't blow a head gasket, blow the intake and stuff like that. So we backed it back down for drivability wise, and Brent is going to tell you all about that because it's his X3. He's the one that's been driving it and stuff like that. He's going to tell you all how the drivability is after the HPtuners software.
Yeah, and I mean, kind of going off of that, I mean, we turned it up because we really wanted to see kind of what it would do.
Yeah.
We were playing around with it. That was one pull. You know, I think we made like 18 to 20 pulls that day. So that was one pull that we really got that peak number. And we cut it down pretty quick. I don't remember the final numbers, but it was, you know, I mean, it was way over stock anyways, but we wanted to make the drivability really still there. Because that's what matters. I mean, the dyno numbers are really cool. It's fun to watch. But what really matters is what happens every day when we're driving it on the trail. So if you follow us on social media, we did do this dyno day and this tuning session quite a while back. I say close to a month ago now.
Yeah.
But before we dropped this video, I really wanted to get the thing out and drive it. Put some miles on it, put some time on it, and see what it was. And we've got quite a few road miles on it. We drive it around here a lot, around the house. And we've been on a couple trail rides. And one of those, I actually got pretty lucky because my rig was having some issues. So I actually got to drive the X3 right after it got tuned myself. And I will say that on the trails and on the hard trails and the easy trails, the thing drove really great. It handled well. The reaction time was really good. It wasn't over touchy. It wasn't overpowered. It wasn't underpowered. The power was good, crisp, and clean. So I mean, I was really, really happy with the way it turned out as far as overall usability for what we do, and to say that, hey, it's turned up and I have a faster X3 than most rigs, period, more or less, another 2017 or something like that.
And it's just stock. There's no turbo upgrades, no motor upgrades, no nothing. It's just completely stock.
Yeah, and when we got done with it, I mean, I think we're running 1 to 2 more pounds of boost on it than it came stock, and it's really just optimizing the time and the fuel. And sadly enough, I mean, HPtuners is not going to make a preloaded handheld like other companies. So like, this is not going to be something that you can buy and download it into your machine. So if you're wanting to get your rig tuned by HPtuners Software, you're going to have to take it to a dyno shop and see if they have that capability to do it.
So, I mean, one thing, huge thanks to HPtuners for jumping on board with us and letting us test out their software and seeing how well it works. And a huge thanks to Mike and Dale over White Horse Tuning. Take time out of their day, letting us come to their shop, pretty much a full day to
play around.
To play around with this thing. So
Yeah.
huge thanks to those people, Mike and Dale with White Horse Tuning, and a huge thanks to HPtuners for sending us the software that we needed to get this done.
Yeah, and I mean, we appreciate all of them. And like I said, I will say that I'm happy with the way it is. We've tuned other rides in the past and we've turned them up to where they're not that fun to drive. For us, they're really cool if you're going to go wide open. And this is probably one of the better tuned trail rigs that we've had to date. So super pleased with it.
Once again, thanks to HPtuners. Thank you for White Horse Tuning. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
Just take a minute here. If you like this video, please click the like button. It costs you nothing. We appreciate y'all support, but please subscribe. It helps us on the channel. It helps to show us support. I mean, we want to keep bringing y'all information. We want to keep bringing y'all stuff. And we can't do that without getting out and riding. We can't do that without y'all support. So, like I said, it's free. So please just take a second, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to drop videos as much as we can, to keep y'all entertained, plus to keep y'all up to date with everything we do. We have so many rides and so many people that we could go on for days with this stuff. But really, thank y'all.